publish. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Thursday night Chernobylite. I am Rob, and you are watching RP Games Spooktober every night this month. I appreciate your being here. Currently just finishing off my advertising. Figured I'd log in and give you guys a little bit of a look. A few little changes made last week after the end of the stream while I was trying to figure out happiness items. And yes, I got some very good suggestions about lighting. I didn't have the parts to do lighting, but I did have lots of plant material. So there's plants everywhere. And I put the beds down here, one for each person that's currently in the team, with wall between them, giving them their own privacy locations. I figured that will help them a lot. The radios are not interactable, nor is the TV, although it is my understanding that I may find them on from time to time based on the other guys using them. So, yeah, I shifted some things around, but let's just real quick look at the settings. We're positive on everything but sleeping place, which is 0. 0 means that there's no excess. So until I get another person, hey Beezer, I won't need another bed. And as I now have 2 folks, I can go on 2 separate missions, along with myself making 3 missions instead of just the 2. And as long as I can keep everybody happy, I don't think Olivier here can be lost, but I think this guy will leave. I mean, look at the way he stands. He looks like the kind of guy who'll just leave. As a matter of fact, I used to know a guy like that in the army. Wore his hair basically the same way too, except for maybe a little bit shorter. And I mean just a little bit. He always was being yelled at for having long hair, and he said, well, you know, drill sergeant, it's within, or sergeant, it's within standards. Yeah, within standards, but good lord, that sucks. So anyway, we've got this set up. I'm going to use this as the comfort zone down here. I figure there's 2 advantages to that. Any smoke from the generators is going to go up. And I inadvertently built the better of the air cleaning stations. They say to use that over the other one because it uses less parts. Now, I don't know, did I go to sleep before we logged out? Hey, TT! Welcome aboard. I did not yet go to sleep. So, yeah. The base is mildly changed. I mean, everything is basically in the same place that it was, but I moved the food up onto the table so I can start actually keeping track of how much of this I have, because I'm going to need to add some more. Probably going to need to add at least 1 more pumpkin box and at least 3 more herb boxes. And I figure mushrooms should be in, you know, they grow in the dark, so I'm putting them over here in the dark corner. And as we get components, I'll put some of those little square lights around that the people seem to like, and that'll increase the happiness factor even more. And this thing here takes radiation out of the air somehow. I think I only have 1 of those, but I might have a second one somewhere down here. Oh, no. I don't have another one of those. I put a radiation shower in for everybody to clean themselves off, because what better way to deal with radiation than to scrub it off you as you come in from the outside. Let me check my inventory. I have some calming salts, some healing salves. I should bring some radiation meds with me. Let me see if I can make any before we leave. If not, I'm going to have to... this is the radiation stuff. And that'll keep me from getting too irradiated out and about. We are really low on chemicals, herbs. We're low on everything except ammo, actually. So I'm going to go to bed and start the next day. Thanks, TT. It wasn't well laid out before, and I was confused about the happiness items. I thought that the radio was supposed to play to make them happy, or turns out that no, you just have to have enough radios to make them happy. And now I know I have enough radios to make them happy. So that's a good thing. If we get interrupted, please forgive me. My wife was taking a nap when the groceries were delivered, and I used the refrigerator in my office to put the cold stuff, because I didn't know where she would want to have it otherwise. Neither of them wants to talk. That's great. Alright, the reactor looks less radioactive today than it did yesterday. That's a good thing. Alright. Who's good for a food drop? Looks like Sashko. Old Documents is a me mission. Supply drop. Or another food drop. Let's go with these two. He's not super great chance of success, but I mean, he's got a chance of failing too. And then we're going to max out the secondary missions today, and hopefully not need to do any of these secondary missions with me tomorrow, because that way I can do the old documents and get back on the main quest line. So let's get underway. And looking at how foggy and rainy it is out there, it's going to be easier for us to be sneaky. And maybe tonight I can find out what Sashenko trains and get some of his skills. I've noticed that I get a little bit of frame rate drop during the loading, but not much during the gameplay, so... Let's take a look around. Oops. That's what I was looking for. It is a green fog kind of day. Stay out of the green fog. Wish it wouldn't have put me that close to it to find out, but stay out of the green fog. Got it. I'm surprised I haven't seen mushrooms or herbs out here. There's a few more items, though, now. Getting closer in here. I know I need to go that way, but I want to investigate and get as many scrap parts as I can. I know there's a couple of guys on that other road. Luckily, I have a silenced rifle. So I can take them down if I need to. I do understand I don't need to kill everybody that I come across, though. Go figure, I thought that was the purpose. That was quite a little bit of radiation soaking up quickly. Guess I didn't really make any guesswork for them by shooting them from down the road. My character has good stealth skills. Me, not so much. I understand that there's ways to get underground that I haven't found yet. Like this right here. Should be a way to get to that. But how is the open question. Okay, looks like it's this way. And I don't have any anti-Chernobylite stuff. So that's my limitation. Trying to navigate through this overgrowth. Not always simple. Some stuff on the first floor over here. Looks like I might be able to get to it. Can always use those chemicals, man. That's on the other side of that wall. And I can't get down there that way. That's some fuel. I don't need that right now. Looks like my destination is upstairs in this place. Somebody could see me from over there, but I don't see him. I am thoroughly surprised that this roof has not collapsed under this weight. Make sure there's nothing else up here that I can grab. Now there are other things for me to look at, so I don't have to leave right away. Not be a good idea to just jump.
What's that smell? Did someone take a shit out here or what?
I believe I'm on the roof of a hallway that leads between buildings. Not certain of that, but I know I'm on the roof of something. Whoever that is, they're below me. Wow, that's a lot of tents. Nothing really glowing over there.
I should have taken that job at my father-in-law's factory. Shit. One last sweep and I'm done. Great.
Okay, there's some stuff over here. How did that not hurt him? Wow, I've been burning through rifle rounds. Luckily, I've got a shotgun. Oh, great. Little kid laughter. Just what I wanted. Not. Nothing for me to play with in here. Looks like stuff behind a door that I've walked around. Stuff downstairs. Stuff inside there somewhere. Yes, I did now bring lockpicks. Yes. Plenty of pistol ammo. The little kid laughter really throws me off. I don't know about you, but it's off-putting. Alright, I'm going to pause this a moment. Thank you for allowing me to have that interruption. Always helps to tell the missus where you put the groceries when she goes looking for them. All this stuff and I can't just steal a computer. But there's lots of electronic parts in there. Now I'm going to have to use one of the stairways to go either up or down. Ah. I can go up this catwalk to go up. I'm not even sure where here is precisely, but I know that it's that stuff's all below me. This is the factory area. Looks like there's something on my level over here, and then stuff down below. Oh, great, radiation. That's why I brought anti-radiation stuff with me. So that's happening more and more frequently. See if I can sneak up on this guy and do him in.
I could use another cup of coffee, preferably.
Taking him out without using ammo. Now, I think these stairs only lead a little way up. This would be the first floor, but of course it's not an actual entrance, naturally. So I think the only way into the first floor is going to be the way I originally went in and then down, but maybe through here. Might work through here. still don't see any peoples. Ooh, there's some of those scary things in there, though. A child's laughter is supposed to be one of the most pleasing sounds to the human ear. Guess what? It's not very pleasant in this environment. These guys don't even have pistols, but they have pistol ammo. See what's around this way.
Shit, it's still missing. Come on, can you even count, moron? How hard is it? Fuck you, I double-checked. 4 crates are missing. 2 crates of ammo and hardware, and 1 of food. What food? Beans, bread, and, god damn it, the meatballs and mint sauce. What? The meatballs are gone? The only fucking good food? Yes. Oh, someone is stealing the good shit, I'm sure of that. Fuck this. Let's talk to Sarge. Alright. The fucking meatballs, jeez.
Can't stealth take down 2 at once. But I might be the one who took the meatballs and mint sauce.
What the fuck am I doing here, huh?
Wait till he turns around. Think I've stuck around their base long enough? Alright, so we did not get the food from this one. But Olivier came through. Okay. Normal food. Single food does well-fed and content, increasing health and morale a bit. I'm not going to give him double rations, but I'm going to give him enough to stay healthy. And clearly he's been hurt. Which I didn't know. Let's collect some herb. That's my food box. Some mushrooms. This is where the herb and the mushrooms go. Along with any food rations we get. Boy, that thing makes an annoying amount of noise, doesn't it? I'm going to need to swap out some of the revolver ammo I'm carrying for more of the rifle ammo. I could use a little bit of Psyche salt. Some anti-rad. And we're good as good. This is the ammo shelf, so we'll take that. I definitely don't need all that ammo. Still got 4 lockpicks, 3 first aid. That stuff goes in the other shelf. Okay, it thinks I want it to stack. I don't want it to stack. I want to switch locations. There we go. Looks like I'm going to need a new ammo shelf in a little bit. 10 shotgun shells, 30 revolver rounds, and 40 rifle rounds. Probably, actually, let me do this. That makes more sense. And that's actually a building material. It doesn't belong in there. That's where building materials go. So this goes here. And now we're cooking with gas. Much better. More gooder. I got 3 first aid pouches, so I'm going to use one of my healing salves to top off my health. This is where I craft chemical. I only have 6 mushrooms. There's another thing I wanted to make before I make that. I want to make one of those injector things. Where's my other workbench? My chemistry set. I need 10 mushrooms and 15 herbs. Wow. Okay. Well, that means I need to plant more, because I'm not finding as much in the environment as I was. And now another mushroom box. I was finding much more in the environment earlier. This uses up all my mushrooms, but theoretically tomorrow I get a bunch of mushrooms out of these boxes. I'll tell you what, if I had to live with one of these things in my house, I would need some heavy-duty earplugs. That thing's just annoying as all hell. He doesn't have anything to say to me. Where's my other, dude? Shouldn't the other dude be, like, standing around doing something stupid? Looking like an idiot? Where are you hiding? I was gonna see what training you had for me. Maybe he stayed upstairs when I handed out the food? I have 2 out of 5 0 tools and no investigations. Alright, well, if he's not here, how am I supposed to train with him? He'd better not be in my room. 'Cause this is my room. He's still listed as on the team. Guess I could try talking to him in the morning. Let's find out. How's it going, Mark? Glad you could make it tonight. Alright, neither of the obnoxious twins are down here. It looks like some of my parsley is growing in my pumpkins.
Hello, Professor Kimanuk, Igor, are you there? Answer if you can hear me, please. Hello?
Yes? Who's this?
The name is Olga. I live in the village in Red Forest. I've heard about you. I think we can help each other.
I hear that a lot lately. I'm afraid you need to be more specific.
Your distrust is understandable under the circumstances, but we have the same goal. Drive NER out of the zone.
Well, I didn't come here to conduct a guerrilla war on corporate mercenaries.
Yes, I know.
I'm doing
You're looking
pretty
for
well.
someone. So am I.
Still a
Please
little
confirm who's the
sore
right
from
person
my
to talk in
test
person.
Tuesday
Be
morning,
extra
but
careful on the way here, okay? The monsters, they
that
must
should
come
go
out at
away
night,
in a few days.
Mostly.
If there's a village, does that mean you're one of the summer shells? The people who returned to their homes after the disaster?
Some of the older ones never left. I know it's hard to believe. And there are newcomers like me. We came to the zone for many different reasons, but now we're united by one common goal, to get rid of NAR.
I see. Fascinating.
Please come to the village. This isn't just about me. You'd be doing the right thing as well.
I'll make sure to stop by if I get the chance.
So she wants me to kill the spooky monsters.
What's the plan, Kimanuk? Time to step up to the mark, Professor.
Okay, so he wasn't around to train me last night, and now he's not willing to talk to me about training at all.
Let's go, old-timer.
Can I give him equipment? Well, I don't have any armor or weapons to give him, although I probably actually could give him a weapon. I could make him a weapon. What about you? Do you
All right, Igor, what's next?
What's your equipment look like? You currently have no weapon. I'm going to give you a weapon. If I have the parts to make one. This one is the pistol bench. This one is the rifle. Oh, I have to make it, then I can. That's the ammo crafter. Okay, if I make this, it's going to cost me 6 mechanical parts, 2 gas, and 26 chemicals. Make that sucker. Okay, what's this? This is... It sucks that you can't be rifled and suppressed. But he's the sneaky guy, so I'm going to give him the suppressor. Give him small red dot. Sharpshooter stock, improve aiming and controlling the fire. Will, however, make getting into sharp shooting position harder, and don't want that. Reduce the recoil of the weapon. Doesn't need a new stock then. What can I do with the trigger? Vastly improved stopping power. Don't have to tell me twice. Need mushrooms to make a magazine. Need herbs to make this one, but... let's, holds 50 rounds, so you're reloading less often. I don't think he needs a extra magazine.
What's our next move, boss?
My next move is to give you some good firearm. That should improve his mission accomplished percentage, I imagine. Okay, so now she wants me to do this. And I have the feeling that she's possibly going to be a... There you go, Mark. Always a positive, right? Alright, medical supplies, munition drop. So let's... what's the munition drop? He's now at 95% chance to succeed, so he's got to go get the munitions, I think. He got a 99% chance on that one. Alright, I think that's the better loadout. Looks like another foggy day in Pripyat.
This
Pixel.
woman, Olga, she seems to be running the show. Must be tough as nails. And all these Samoshiels? They say it takes a village to raise a child, but how many does it take to find a lost love?
Well, the missus doesn't seem to like the idea that I'm going to speak to a lady. Thank you, Pixel. Great, nothing in the starting area. telling me I can't... Fine. I'll follow the road around. They need to be giving me lots of scavenging opportunities or I'm going to be upset. Especially because I didn't bring any food rations with me to barter with. And that's one of the barter items I've discovered is they'll barter with lockpicks and food. Most people will, anyway. There's something between me and there, so I'm at least gonna see something along the way. Hopefully it's gonna be loot. So far, no go. Oh, there's something over there. It looks like herbs. Came all this way for a little bit of herb. Chemical over there. Oh, this game is really fun. It's very well laid out. It's not always intuitive, and the tutorial was basically toss you in head first and see how you do. But yeah, it is a survival horror game. So it's kind of one of those, I think they thought telling you to figure it out for yourself was probably going to be their method anyway. Somebody's over here saying, "Help, please." Oh, thanks. That was very pleasing of you to say. Not seeing anything else in the area. So let's continue on down the road. He certainly sucks being stuck in there, huh? That sign looks like it's possibly got to do with radiation. That one definitely has to do with radiation. Well, Mark, I do want to play Metro, but I want to play it from the start, and buying the whole set still out of my range. Although Metro Exodus is on sale on Steam this week, through the 4th of November. So if anybody's looking for Metro Exodus, Steam is giving you a bargain on picking that one up. And I think it's like less than $10 bargain. So, yeah. And like I said, I would pick it up, but if I pick it up, I'm not going to play it until I play the first one. So... Okay, there's something way over there. Looks like mushrooms, and I definitely need mushrooms. Wow, that puddle was deep compared to the other ones I went through. Can't pass by the shrooms. One heck of a village, huh?
I don't know you. What do you want?
I'm Igor. Olga sent for me.
Olga, some Igor jackass here to see you. You know this guy, or should I shoot him in the throat?
It's fine. Open the gate, Marco. Professor Kimanuk, I presume. It's an honor to finally meet you in person. We've got a lot of work to do, you and I.
I'm here. What did you want to talk about?
A few days ago, someone took our supplies. My husband, Kostya, went after the thieves. Now he's gone too. In the meantime, some NAR henchmen showed up claiming they have a prisoner they want to trade for something of value.
And you think it's your Kostya?
The description matches. I'd make the trade in a heartbeat, but as you can see, we don't really have anything to exchange for my husband.
What about you? You're too young to...
To what? Remember the Chernobyl disaster? You're right. I came with my mom from Minsk after my dad died. I was a teenager then. She was a doctor who
Hey,
wanted to help
Doug.
the radiation victims.
Welcome
in the zone.
aboard.
She met Matvey here, and well, they took a liking to each other. Then NAR arrived and came down on us hard. Fucking fascists. My mom disappeared, now some years ago now. Matvey took care of me after that, taught me everything I know. In Minsk, I was just an emo girl. Here, I'm the goddamn queen of the forest. Kostya came here 2 years ago with Doctors Without Borders. He stayed because of me, but yeah, the rest is really none of your business.
This place you're running, it's really something. I'd never expect to find...
What? Regular folks living in the middle of the zone? You're right. We're anything but regular. We're hunters. We know these woods better than the trees know the rain.
All right. I can see you're really looking out for your people. I appreciate that. I'll help if I can.
I promise you won't regret it. For our friends, we serve fine vodka. For our enemies, we have shotguns. One more thing. These assholes who took Kostya, I'm pretty sure they have our supplies too.
You want me to keep an eye out for the supplies too, huh?
If you don't mind, but my old man comes first, obviously.
Sure, sure. I live to serve.
Do I look like the chatty type? Talk to the woman in charge.
I already did that. Okay, so my new objective is out that way. Let's see what I can see from up here. That might be something over near the base of that fence. Nothing inside here, right? No.
Hey, heard you're one of the crew running around giving NAR the squirts. How many of them have you killed already?
Never heard of them. Sounds like another urban legend.
Urban what now? We're in a goddamn forest, my man. Anyway, I hope someone helps us eventually, and NAR will leave this place for good.
Dalton, welcome. You know, I've heard that about Doctors Without Borders. Was never really sure if I believed it, but... You're not going to get any sympathy with venison stew, Mark. Rain or no rain, that's a good meal.
The radiator with water, dumbass. That's where the fucking engine overheated. Come again? No, fuck you. You're the one who's supposed to top it off. That's your job. It's your fucking fault. Oh, really? You're such a good driver, are you, huh? Good. Then for fuck's sake, drive here and pick me up. Christ!
Get some chemicals out here. That's good. But I definitely need more herb. Something over there. More gasohol. Hoosier, welcome aboard. Red Cross is a mixed bag, Mark. 6 of one, half dozen the other, if you know what I'm talking about. Alright, I remember the train yard here. We were here earlier, and I was unable to get into this supply room. But now I have lockpicks. Let me get that. Figures there's chemicals over there, but I'm not gonna mess with the radiation. Okay, so Oh, there is somebody over there. Definitely don't want him to see me. That's one of those portals. There could be a creepy out here. Be prepared for sudden violence. I'll pass on being John Cena any day. I'm fairly certain I'm way smarter than he is. He has more money than me. Probably looks better and, yeah. Could probably bend me in half if he got a hold of me. But other than those advantages, what does he really have?
What's taking them so long? Damn village idiots. Take it easy. Remember, time is on our side. They'll come to us eventually. There's one thing I still don't understand. He said they sent him to hide the supplies in the middle of nowhere. Why? Stand down, we got him.
Whoa! I was gonna stealth kill him until I saw he had two buddies that he was talking to. General Kozov. I think I've already looked at this one, though. Somehow I have to get below ground. Or at least lower than I am. And it's that way. I know there's a way up over this. Here we go. No. Really? It's in there? Now what do I do? I got on the outside. How's my health? Could be better. Alright, it's not in there. Where the hell am I supposed to be going then? I mean, it's definitely this direction, but it's down, so it's got to be, yeah, underground. So I have to find a way underground. And of course, this is the part where I get irritated with the map markers, because they don't lead you and now I have to use some radiation stuff. How many first aid kits I have? 3. The markers don't lead you to an entry point. They just point you at where the destination is. And I am very irritated with that. To me, that's an oversight. I don't think that's what they intended, game-wise. Maybe they did. Maybe they wanted it to be difficult. But to me, giving me a map marker would be awesome. You know what I mean? It's like right here. Okay. Why am I... Now I'm above and 21 meters behind the object. And no indicator saying, hey, there's a sewer door, or sewer pipe, or anything useful like that. It's one of the few times I feel like the interface lets you down in this game. And of course you've got radiation to contend with, so you can't just stumble around forever. And that's a fence I can't get through. So that's the border of this area. Somewhere in this area there is a entrance to the underground area, and it could literally be anywhere. Are you shitting me? I'm going to do my damnedest to not go near that thing. The little one I just saw just tried to... gave me a rad roach from hell. Didn't even need to get near the thing and it... Oh, good Lord. I'm not going to be able to go back to that woman's village, because I'm not going to be able to get in to find her husband. I suppose I could have tried listening to those guys a little longer before I opened fire. But I did not expect... What's my... my psyche's really low. Don't let your psyche get to 0, you start taking real damage. That's underground. That goes out to radiation increases. There's something out here. It was briefly very much aware of me, too. But now it isn't. How about we check what's over here? Eventually I'm going to have to look up information about this game to find out how to get into these underground locations. Being the map markers don't point you directly at the locations. Alright, that one is the village. That's a storm and a half. I don't think I want to stay out in that. There is something over here for me to look at, though. Just that truck that I already did in the driver. Yep. Let's see if she'll talk to me. Maybe she'll accept I couldn't find him. Oh. No, she won't talk to me. I don't need to walk anywhere to leave. Okay. Check in here for mushrooms. Something outside that I missed. I know I just saw something over this way, too. Oh, it's way over that way. Could be a food package. Can I get out over the fence here? Of course not. Yeah, nothing inside the compound. Alright. She doesn't want to know about my failure. This would be a breach of security right here. Because from the outside, somebody could jump up on this little thing and then right over that gap in the fence and be gunning you down from behind while you're trying to defend the gate. They could even steal your pigs. Well, I looked for your old man. He's dead. Yeah. Or he will be. When they figure out what happened to their guards. Well, at least those two succeeded. 3 food rations. Uses up... Oh, the food that's in my inventory. There's still 27.7 in the locker. Okay. Now, wasn't that a kick in the groin? See if he'll train me.
Have you ever heard about the Cannibal Island in Siberia? Nazino Island?
I might have heard something, but...
But they don't teach it in school, right? Not the most glorious moment in Soviet history. I wouldn't know anything about that either. But that crazy old Baker and Tarakan told me when we were working together on another job. I wasn't at all interested, but he wouldn't shut up about it. So I told him I'd listen as long as he made it quick. Then he told me about these poor bastards. 5,000 of them, rounded up in cities and shipped to the island of Nazino, in Siberia. It was supposed to be a gulag, except there was nothing there. It was absolutely desolate. These guys were supposed to build their own prison.
That's horrible. When was this?
Not sure. I think Tarakan said the 30s. Anyway, they were given nothing. No tools, no equipment, and only 200 grams of flour each, daily. They ate the flour raw because they didn't know how to start a fire. Most of them were city dwellers. They'd never spent a day in the wilderness. Helpless bastards.
What was their crime?
Crime? They didn't have their identity papers on them when they were picked up. That's it. The secret police had a quota to fill. Of course, some of them were hard-boiled criminals prepared to do anything to survive. They obeyed only one rule: kill or be killed. And the food didn't last long. Tarakan said something about a teenage girl tied to a tree. This was documented. She was slaughtered and eaten by the other prisoners who'd gone mad from hunger. Anyway, the old dude Tarakan was really upset by the story. But did I find it shocking? Nah. I may not be educated like you, Professor, but I've got a pretty firm grasp on human nature. It doesn't matter who you are or where you're from. In the end, all that matters is who gets to eat and who gets to die.
Very uplifting. I admire your optimism, Sasha.
All right, Mark, you take care.
Hey, Sasko, you're experienced, right? Is there anything you can teach me, about...
About what? Living on the streets? I'm not offended. I can show you a thing or two, but you need to practice if you're serious about improving.
Okay, one of his skills gives a bonus to shotgun, so I should give him a shotgun.
Fantastic. I'm ready to learn.
Life on the streets taught me that quick reflexes can mean the difference between coming home and coming home in a box. Sometimes it can help you dodge a bullet. I mean, not literally, but you can remove yourself from harm's way. Let's see if I can teach you some new tricks, old dog. First, breathe from the bottom of your belly. Slowly flex that diaphragm. Feel the air filling you from your toes to the top of your head. Now, don't hold it. Just release it. Not too slow, but not too fast either. Focus on your breathing and repeat the exercise 3 or 4 times. Okay, talk is cheap. I'm gonna fire the rubber bullets at you. You try to anticipate the shot and cover before you get hit. Ha! That was fast. You're pretty spry for an over-the-hill pre-perestroika scientist. Take cover, Igor! You're getting good at this. Take cover, Igor! Nice moves, old-timer. You still got it. Take cover, Igor! Good to see you're still in shape. It'll come in handy. Outstanding. You got the reflexes of a teenage gangbanger on Crystal.
I crouched behind the wall.
Crew. No questions asked. Good to see you're still in shape. It'll come in handy.
If I'm not mistaken, I picked up a shotgun. So let's
How are things, Professor?
show
I
equipment.
would like to redistribute our gear.
Sure, redistribute the shit out of it.
That thing really is annoying the crap out of me. Wow. I didn't realize just how obnoxious sounding that thing was going to be. I'm going to need to build another cabinet and separate out some supplies from others. Looks like... yeah, I killed a bunch of guys, picked up all their ammo, and I got pistol ammo, even though they were carrying AKs. What gives? Knowing how that transfer thing works makes it a lot easier. I can break that down somewhere. And the ammo cabinet is over here. Carry less pistol ammo and more rifle ammo. I can recycle ammo. So I can recycle... pardon me. Pistol rounds to make rifle rounds. But I'm going to need chemicals to make rifle rounds, I bet. Let's see what I need to make rifle rounds. See if it gives me back the same thing that I'm getting, that I'm using. Yeah, less of it, but same materials. So I can take some of that pistol ammo that's not getting used quickly. Now I can put this stuff up. I have room for more shotgun ammo, much more AK ammo. Let's do this right now. Because I can definitely reload in the morning. Now I can make more AK ammo at my ammo press. And we're going to take that extra. As a matter of fact, we're going to take that much AK ammo. Make everything nice and neat by sorting it. I need to make some I've got calming salts. I need to make some radiation salve. Oh, no. I need to make more herb and mushroom boxes. There. We're making more food every day. We're going to be able to harvest mushrooms every day and harvest herb every day. Should be able to put 2 more herb boxes up here and 2 more food boxes. And a radiation salve is not a bad idea. calming salts. Doesn't hurt to have more than one with you. And nothing for healing, but I have first aid kits as well. Only takes 1 chemical and 2 mech parts, so give myself a few more lockpicks. Alright, you're allowed to stack 5 of those. Only allowed to stack 3 of those. Okay. These are gas mask filters. I'm wondering why they gas